teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
This is 26.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Mariota. He'll let this go deep for runs. This is caught inside the 15. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Raiders 7, Saints nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's Hill. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Red snow.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll take the handoff. Now Hill. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Hill. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Hill 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Raiders.
2nd and 15. Hill throwing once more. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there was no separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Come on, bro. That shit don't work. That shit won't work. That shit won't work.
A 5-yard loss there.
That shit won't work on me.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this will be out of bounds
at the 12.
12-yard line. Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together.
Damn, I should have threw that shit sooner, bro.
Galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's caught by Waller out left side. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down 40 yards between the two. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Out of bounds.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action. Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That's out of bounds? Out of fucking bounds? Yo, he caught that shit out, bro. Yo, what? He is bugging. He was bugging, bro.
Here's Hill now after the interception.
He back there.
Corey Littleton. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Hill.
Catch that shit.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Third and long. It's Hill. He'll look downfield.
Give me that shit.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Oh, there's Tony. That's what you do. Put it at work, nigga. Yeah. Oh, there's Tony.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
For Nelson Aguilar, incomplete. Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mariota now from the 50. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a
That
shot
shit
there,
killing
but
me.
what
I
will
can't
turn
get
out to
no
be
fucking
the final
blocks,
play
bro.
of this first quarter. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. They're looking at
No
3rd and
fucking
10.
blocks.
Now a carry for Jacobs.
There we go. There we go.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the ball.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro. Block the fuck, bro.
Coming in for the sack that time.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Jacobs.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Pass the 50.
And how about this? 4th and long.
Yeah,
and they're
4th
going
and
to go for it.
Once you pass at 50, bro, you good to go for any time.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to let this go. Back
Who the fuck did you throw that to, nigga? Who the fuck did you throw that ball to? Oh my fucking God. Oh my goodness, bro. I am done with this shit. He throw the ball like that again, bro. Brandon Carr coming in, bro. Or Derek Carr, whatever the fuck his name is.
Now let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get
This not the Mariota I had last week, man.
Yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Saints.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35.
That shit not gonna work on me, bro. You ain't getting 118 rushing yards on me with that nigga. I tell you that.
It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Bro, you can't fucking catch, nigga? You can't fucking catch? Is it like, it can't be that serious that you can't fucking catch a ball that hits your fucking hands, bro. It hits your fucking hands and you can't fucking catch that shit. Holding, 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 holding. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Stop grabbing me.
Result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Exactly. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Tanner Muse there defensively.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside.
These niggas dumb as shit.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Here's Hill. Gets this to his
back there, nigga. We back there. We back there.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. A reminder, just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Let's fucking go. Let's get this goal line, boys. Let's get this fucking goal line, nigga.
On the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Hill.
Thank goodness, bro.
This is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
We gotta
They
get
had
out
their
this
backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Just get your fucking block, bro.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out right at the 25. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie, and this one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble.
Ain't no 3-and-outs, nigga. Stop. That's changing mindset. Get them yards, bro. Get them fucking yards, bro.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He'll go up top here for Hamler. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. That's good. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Mariota. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Hey.
So 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2nd and 10. Hill again. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. You can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guys out wide.
I didn't even look at your
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected.
Bro,
I know this is surprising.
that aggressive blocking shit, you need to chill with that shit, bro. That aggressive blocking, bro, that's what it is, bro. If you read the cons on that shit, it tells you, like, you'll get a holding call, like, most of the time.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Hill looks to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
It's a gain of caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw. Hill. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Jumping, bro. I'm calling audibles, bro.
So
like,
back him up 5.
good shit.
Running is Jacobs.
Bro. 82. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
A gain of 4.
Carrier. Daniil Hunter on the stop.
Bro, this shit is
4 yards on the pickup.
Play fake. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mariota. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
2-yard line.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that.
You got rid of Drew Brees.
On 1st and 10, Hill. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just
what the fuck?
Away from being right back
fuck
there.
no.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering things different than what he expected for the 2nd week in a row. He's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, 92 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 25-yard line.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Hill off the bootleg. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Now Hill looking to throw on 1st. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Hill. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He may try and run for this. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
The tackle made by Tanner Muse. It's a gain of 10. And the Saints
still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back.
This shit is ridiculous.
It's the Saints.
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
As we begin the 4th quarter of play. Hill on 1st down. Looking long for Thomas.
Give me that shit, please.
Third time tonight he's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
Point they need. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. That pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here's Hill.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
Here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. KJ Hamler returning it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And
this nigga just hold me, bro.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Jacobs now. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. He'll let
Oh
this
my
go
fucking
deep for
god.
runs. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. Anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
4th down, Mariota. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
21-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. He can run for it, and he will. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
3 plays.
So here we go on 4th. Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Eric Harris who picks it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, just as they thought they were going to add to their lead, the rug gets pulled from right underneath them on that pick. And now after that big return, might be the other sideline grabbing the lead.
Yeah, very well could be. This is where you count on your defense to go out and make, I'm not going to call it a miraculous stop, but make it very difficult for them to get the ball in the end zone.
Kamara trying again. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
This shit is stupid as fuck, bro. Oh my God, bro. The game should not be this fucking close.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Like, what the fuck, nigga?
They get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Like, who the fuck do you be throwing a fucking ball to? Like, this shit is out of fucking line, my nigga.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin.
God, bro.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 60 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed, You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mariota to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Mariota. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and 10.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like,
bro, if my nigga dropped one more fucking clear interception, bro.
Feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the
trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed up.
And the Raiders have got him. Malik Collins able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. Desperation time on 4th for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Hill, fresh off the pick 6. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd
Nigga
down.
acting like he can't fucking jump, my nigga.
Down, that leads to a
You're
2nd
right
and 10.
there. Like,
now a desperation throw deep downfield.
good touch. Like,
Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook, 48 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Hamler now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is.
And this is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs 77 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop.
oh my
we're not
goodness.
supposed to pull
God,
back
that's
ourselves.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Jared Cook with now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. From the gun, here's Hill. And the Saints get a bit closer. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on on this one. And they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better one.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Some bullshit, man.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
That's some bullshit.
He will get into the end zone.
Some crazy bullshit right there.
Tonight's final score, Raiders.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a two-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for two. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful two-point
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
I'm good. How you doing?